Okay, we are outside Old Trafford, the first of two legs in the Premier League against League. It's unprecedented, 2 Premier League games in a week. Team news is in. Garnacho comes in for Antonis, Sabitzer comes in for Casemiro. So middle three of Sabitzer, Bruno and Fred. Yeah, don't forget about Fred. 3 goals in his last 4 appearances at Old Trafford. Then at the back, Dalot has come in because Aaron Wan-Bissaka is injured. Don't know, we'll find out in the press conference after the game what that is. So that's it really, 4-3-3. So Garnacho comes in, Aaron Wan-Bissaka drops out, Dalot comes in, obviously, then Sabitzer comes in for Casemiro. That is your team news. We are heading into the stadium now. The vibe is still confident, a lot of people still thinking good, easy win for United. I sort of don't know, I've gone 4-1 and now I'm thinking, is it going to be a bit tighter? I think the first 20 minutes is going to tell us a lot about this game, it really does. Ten Hag's already spoke about how difficult it is to predict what's coming because he doesn't know the manager now that Jesse Marsch has been sacked. So let's see. Here we go, people. Let's get inside.
Will you please welcome Leeds United and Manchester United?
One 0 down, goal from Nonto about 4 minutes in. United got caught cold again. Every time we play bad or look like losing a game, it's when we get caught cold early doors. Happened again, sluggish passing, absolutely shocking, and they took advantage of it. It's all they've done. Everything else is just showing how bad United are up front. Score a goal, hit the target. Chances are there, but we haven't got anyone other than Rashford who can score goals in this team. We need so much more from the other forwards. I'm a broken record, I keep saying it. We need someone else to chip in with goals. Garnacho should have had 2. We should be at least 3-1 up right now. But a full half is gone now, even with 8 minutes added on time. This is going to be a tough second half. United just need to show some character now. It's as simple as that. You go, you dangle the carrot and we bottle it. We could have put pressure on Arsenal, we could have put pressure on City. We should be level with points on City right now, but we came at Old Trafford tonight and we basically just got caught cold again. How you can be so poor out the blocks in the first half and the second half is criminal. 2 goals, first few minutes of each half, pretty much destroyed any chance at all that we had of winning that game. I'll start with the positives because there was some positives. There's too many negatives though, outweighing everything there tonight for me. I mean, Marcus Rashford, you've got to give this guy some credit. I mean, team for coming back to get to 2-2, but Marcus Rashford, he's been sacrificed all over the place to fit players that just aren't good enough into this team right now. He's not as good on the right. We had to bring Weghorst off because he was absolutely diabolical and put Rashford in the middle. And Rashford, I mean, Weghorst is 6'5". It doesn't look like he's going to get anywhere near a ball in the air at the moment. One decent ball in from Palestri. Credit to him as well for doing something a bit different. Getting the ball out of his feet and putting a cross in. He did it at Forest in the first leg, actually, at the City ground. Got out of his feet and put it in, and Weghorst should have scored. Rashford with an absolutely superb header. I think that's 3 I can count now that Rashford has put in this season. Absolutely brilliant headers. You've got to give credit to him because he is carrying this forward line. I said it in the first half. Garnacho isn't the starter. He's an impact sub. I would have played Sancho, and I think Ten Hag will even hold his hands up after that and saying, I got that front 3 wrong. If anything, Sancho should have been on the right-hand side, Garnacho left or vice versa, and Rashford in the middle. it is killing us how we've not got a forward at the moment. But 20 goals, Marcus Rashford, that header was important for us just to drag that point out of it. Credit to Jadon Sancho for coming off the bench as well and getting that equaliser. It was important for us that we got that. Meslier kept Leeds in it. Leeds barely had a shot. I think they had about 3 shots that I can remember. The second goal wasn't even a shot on target. It was an own goal. And you know what? We go away disappointed that we've got a point there. We come from 2 goals behind, and I'm disappointed. I should be at least on a little bit of a high, thinking that, you know what, we've come from behind now when it looked dead. We've got character. What this does prove tonight is that Ten Hag needs backing in the summer, and he needs backing with better players. How Fred stayed on that pitch was beyond me. I can only put it down to Sabitzer not completely fit enough or not up to match sharpness. And Fred, well, he is. He isn't anywhere near good enough for us, but he probably was a bit fitter than what Sabitzer was. That was it. That's the only reason that Fred stayed on. It was 12 men against 10 because Fred was playing in white tonight. It was the most inept performance I've seen from a central midfielder ever in a United shirt. And he's had a few of them, Fred. I gave him man of the match last week, but I'm only going to say what I see. Last week, I've seen him better, but that was because Casemiro was there next to him. Fred cannot lead a midfield. He was absolutely diabolical tonight. But you cannot just blame Fred. I mean, I want to, and I have done, but the whole team as a whole, sloppy, lethargic, and like I said at the start, you cannot start that slow in 2 halves of football and expect to come away with 3 points. How we go in after such a poor first half and come out that slow and that sloppy is just criminal. And I think Ten Hag will be absolutely lacing them players there tonight in that changing room now. Forget about coming back from 2 goals down. Ten Hag will be looking at that and going disappointed. Forget about coming from behind. He's thinking, why are we coming from behind? It was 2 sloppy goals. Yes, the finish from Nanto was a very good goal, but it's the build-up that came to that. Dalot looked off it from the start. It was the big worry. Wan-Bissaka, who's been playing well, Antony, who's been playing well, the whole right-hand side of our team was brand new tonight, and it showed. We were diabolical down the right. It's where both of their goals came from, and we just weren't ready enough for Leeds. That was their one point of attack. They knew it. They seen that team, and everything went down our right-hand side. It was a deliberate ploy from Leeds to go down, and that's what destroyed us in the end. Like I said, we had all the chances. Meslier made save after save after save. We were just sloppy in possession. I've lost count of the amount of times the whole midfield gave the ball away. Fred counts for about 2/3 of that. But even Sabitzer looked slow off the mark in the first half. He did adapt and get better in the second half, to give him credit. He was anticipating the ball more and caught up to speed with the game. It was fast, furious, and probably a hard game to come into with the energetic Leeds side that we faced there tonight. We know what they're like. They haven't got quality. They've got a little bits here and there, but what they have got is work rate, speed, determination. The high press was stifling us early doors. We needed an outlay. We didn't have it in Weghorst. He's not good enough. He needs to do so much more for his size. When we've got that and we can't get out of that press, we need another option to go long. Not working. And Rashford on the right was wasted in the first half. If Rashford was on the left, with them chances that Garnacho had, we're going in at half-time in front. It's as simple as that. And that's why I said Rashford deserves the credit that he's getting at the moment. He's carrying that forward line. 20 goals this season. Sacrificed all the time for other players because they're not good enough. It isn't good enough for us. We go again, yes, credit for coming back again from 2 goals down. We got something out of the game. And it just shows that we have got character in this team. We just haven't got the depth and quality, and it showed again there tonight. We're missing the likes of Casemiro and Eriksen from that team. All control in the midfield was gone. It was hit and hope football in the midfield. And like I said, there was no cohesion. It was too new. We're down to the bare bones. There's not much we can do with it, but you've got to do better than what we did there tonight. Simple passes that weren't going to the right player. It's just not good enough. And in the end, it did cost us the 2 points. We lost that. We lost them points. Leeds, they'll take what they can from that. Relegation fight, no manager. They're walking away happy there tonight. We're walking away devastated that we didn't win that game. We should have got more. We should have been level points with City right now, but we're licking our wounds again. And now we go to Ellen Road, different kettle of fish again. Missing that midfield again at Ellen Road. Will we get away with it twice? It's a tough one to call. They have to really show some character. You cannot be that slow off the mark against the Leeds side like that. Every bad result we've had this season, look what's happened. Most of them, we got caught cold early doors, second half, first half, constantly. I don't know what it is or why we think we can do it, because then when we go behind, we switch on. No excuse. It should be like that from the get-go. Every single game is tight. There's no comfortable wins anywhere with United at the moment. +8 goal difference tells you everything you need to know about where this team is faltering at the moment. Put the ball in the net. Put the ball in the net. Someone else has to start chipping in with goals. Sancho coming back and scoring, maybe we'll get a little bit more. But Rashford I keep saying that he is carrying this front line at the moment. It's going to cost us in the end. It did there again today. Palace, it cost us. Tonight, it cost us. You can't keep clinging on to one goal wins. It's not going to work forever. You can only get so far with it. We need to be putting teams to the sword and winning and getting games put to bed early doors. Let me know what you think, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe to the United Stand. Bad night for the Reds.